Hello, students, and welcome to online learning for the last week of September, and we get into a little bit of October here. Crazy, time's flying. All right, so this week we have two assignments, one worksheet kind of that leads to a project. So these are those assignments. Obviously, I've got them here on this week's slide. I hope you guys have recognized or realized that you can just click back and see I do a slide a week and this just kind of tells you. So here we are on this week's work. We have a plate tectonics research worksheet that looks like this. And then we have a plate tectonics research project, which looks like this. So the research part of the plate tectonics is this. You will need to choose from a list here that looks like this. And you need to choose one from each section here. You need one that is a plate tectonic physical feature and one that's an erosion physical feature. And you will then do the research on this. Name a physical feature, insert an image, just Google image search, drag and drop. Location of feature. Now, some of these are like the water pocket fold in southern Utah. Now, you look up the water pocket fold and there isn't really a town close. Hanksville's kinda over here and Boulder's over here. Torrey, just choose whatever's closest. It really doesn't matter. You're trying to get a general area of where this thing is. But the latitude, longitude, let me show you how to find that real quick. So if you go to Google Maps, I'll use the water pocket fold as an example here. So here we are in Maps. Let's take a look at the water pocket fold. So the water pocket fold is this amazing chunk of earth that is in southern Utah. It actually happens to be in Capitol Reef National Park. I'm just waiting for it to load. It's this really cool big old chunk of folded strata that goes all the way down to Lake Powell. Just this really cool chunk of rock. Now, if I want to find out where this is, I just click somewhere on the map and it tells you the coordinates. This is the latitude and the longitude. So you can copy and paste that. If it doesn't just do that when you click, you want to right click what's here, and then it'll do that same thing that I just showed. What's here? Oh, that's what it is. And so that's how you find the longitude, latitude. Back to the assignment. What was it created by the movement of plate tectonics or by erosion? You got to look that up. Now, if it's in Wikipedia, Wikipedia is usually a pretty good source for very broad information. Wikipedia tells you its sources. So next time a teacher tells you Wikipedia is no good, just use the source that Wikipedia uses. That's fine too. In detail, how this landform was created, you're going to have to find that as well. You're going to have to look for good sources. This is going to be a good practice for those kinds of things. How has this feature impacted or changed the land it's near? For example, if land feature is a mountain, like there's lots of impacts, right? If it's higher elevation, different animals like to live up there. If it's a mountain, it collects rainwater and it rains into rivers. Anything like that. In 3 to 4 sentences. And then the next, how does this feature impact the lives of people living near it? So if it's a cool land feature, you can say this land feature looks cool and people like to look at it. And because people like to look at it, it brings in tourism dollars, something like that. If it is a little bit more complicated than that, sometimes it's an earthquake. Earthquake messed a city up, and that's how it impacted the people. There's lots of ways that any landform can affect people, whether it's wind currents or, you just kind of have to be creative. You do the same thing for this. Now, this one was probably going to be a plate tectonic, and this is going to be erosional. So you want to choose an erosion feature here. Same thing, go through that. Now, after this assignment is done, you click that submit button up here, you hit next, and the next assignment, as it says here, is this plate tectonics research. Now, for the plate tectonics research assignment, I want you to be very creative. It's kind of a proven thing where if students or if anyone, people are given a choice, they're usually more motivated. So I want to give you a choice in how you are going to show me the knowledge from that worksheet. You can create a brochure and take a picture of it for me. You can create a poster and just take a picture of it for me. You can do a written story. I have had students do poems or raps or song parodies. You could do a news report where this is channel Mr. Clark News and I'm coming to you live, yada, yada, you know. You could do a Google Slides. That's probably the easiest. And if you want to do that, that's fine. Yeah, so to get a 3, that's all things are graded on a 4-point scale. 4 is the highest, 3, then 2, then 1. If you want to get a 3, you need to include all of these things. And this is all just in your worksheet assignment, so no worries about it. In order to get a 4, you need to explain how the feature is currently affecting the lives of people both positively and negatively. So you're going to have to get creative for that. You can't just type that question into Google. It's like something that you have to understand the feature and then understand how it's affecting the lives of people. So you're going to have to do a little bit of research. It is going to be a little bit of work. Once you have decided what you want to do, you've got all this information on there in any one of those capacities, you then will attach that via a media recording or a file upload and submit it. So that is it for this week. I will be putting this video right here on my Canvas page. Thank you for all your hard work. If you are feeling behind, you need to get caught up, please contact me. I'd love to help out. It's been really cool getting to know you guys a little bit. Thanks for all the hard work. And with that, that's it. It's Mr. Clark here. We love you. We care about you. Make it a great day.